friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl VeeArtise, and today I am attempting to complete the Pantone challenge for 30 days. And the reason why I'm doing this challenge is because your girl has not painted anything in over a year. And a big part of that is because I am a mother and I just do not have a refined schedule where I can sit down and have studio time and paint these larger than life pieces. I need to get straight into it and find just a habit of practicing art on the daily. And this is super major for me because I have never really gave myself the opportunity to create bad art. And I believe that bad art is actually the foundation to a great artist. So in the past, I really wasn't the type to sketch, to doodle, to draw in my notebook and my sketchbook. But now I believe that by doing this challenge, it is going to help me become a better artist. So today is day 2 and let's get into it. Okay, so I have a serious question for y'all. If you could be any animal in the world, what would you be? Now, anytime someone's asked me this, I've run this through a few different answers. You know, at one point I thought maybe I could be a dolphin, but then I had to be honest with myself. Absolutely not. I can't even swim as a human myself, and in the ocean, that's a whole nother level of terrifying. So yeah, dolphin was completely out. But when I really took a second to think about who I am, what I've been through, and how I move and navigate through life, the answer became clear. I will absolutely be an eagle. See, eagles are different. They don't waste their energy flapping like birds. They ride the wind. They rise higher than the storm itself. And when the clouds roll in and the other birds hide, the eagle is the one flying above it all, unbothered, focused, and free. And I see myself in that because life will always have storms, but I've learned to keep pushing through them instead of letting them break me. And here's the thing. My dad has always told me that I am an eagle. And for as long as I can remember, that's the bird he connected me with. And maybe it's because of my story. You know, fun fact, all right, I actually was not raised by either one of my parents. And I do not say that slightly because I had an egregious childhood because of it. But maybe it's because of my story that I had learned how to grow up and navigate and figure out how to survive, how to keep moving, and how to rely on myself in ways most kids never should. And that's what eagles do. They learn how to fly without a net. They're raised to be strong and to trust their wings. And once they leave the nest, they make it on their own. And that's been my life. That's been my reality. And that's why I've always felt so connected to this bird. Now, let me keep it real with you. Painting this eagle, though, it was a whole different story. I thought I could just sit down, get it done, no problem. But as soon as I drew out that eye, I knew it was going to be trouble. That eagle was looking back at me like, sis, this ain't it. And honestly, I wanted to scrap it. I was going to start all over, but I didn't. I kept going. And even when the lines weren't perfect, and even when I felt frustrated, even when I thought this doesn't look like what I had pictured in my head, nor does it look like the reference, in that moment, I realized something. That's what life as an eagle is really about. It's not about being flawless. It's about perseverance. It's about pushing through when you feel like giving up. It's about trusting that your wings will carry you, even if the flight doesn't look perfect. And that reminded me of one of my favorite scriptures, Isaiah 40:31. It states, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with the wings as eagles, as they run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Now I messed up a little bit there, but beyond the point, that verse hits different when you've lived through hard seasons. It's not just about soaring high. It's about trusting that your strength will be renewed. That even when you're tired, when you're overwhelmed, when you feel like you can't go another step, God has a way of lifting you up again. So here's what I want you to take away from today. Be the eagle in your own life. Don't stay grounded when the storms hit. Rise above them. Don't quit just because things don't look perfect. Trust the process. And don't ever forget that your wings, your gifts, your strength were given to you for a reason. This is only day 2 of the Pantone challenge, but I'm already feeling what this journey is meant to teach me. It's not just about creating art. It's about creating reminders of who I am and what I'm capable of. Now, I want to hear from you. If you could be any animal in the entire world, what would you be and why? Drop it down in the comments because I really want to know. I'm curious. Maybe I'll end up painting it during this challenge, but maybe your answer will help you discover something about yourself the way mine did. So don't forget to come back tomorrow for day 3. We've got a lot more colors, a lot more lessons, and a lot more flights to take together. So I hope I see you tomorrow. All right. Okay. Bye.